Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. You all want me to make a response video to Hasbro's earnings. You guys know I'm a big shareholder in Hasbro. And as you all know, Dr. Cox had their quarterly earnings report. And if you're new to the YouTube channel here, my name is Rudy. Dr. Cox is not a meme or an inappropriate thing. That is the name of the guy who runs the company. Mr. Cox is actually a name. I'm not making fun of anything. That is the gentleman's name. This is not a joke of a YouTube channel. We take things very seriously. Just give you guys a little backstory. Remember, keep in mind, Chris Cox, Mr. Cox, came from Wizards of the Coast. Then he got promoted to the head cock. So that's where things are now. Ooh, that was hard not to laugh. So Hasbro reported earnings. Everyone's all wound up. The stock is tanked. My account dropped probably $50,000, $60,000 this morning just from the stock price decrease. And let's go into a little bit of the conversation. Everyone says, here we go. The evil company's getting what he deserved. Hasbro's in trouble. It's continuing to erode down. Well, I actually took a little bit of effort, 48, 49 seconds, and I actually looked into the report. And I looked through all this stuff, and honestly, I know the world's ending and everything's bad, and I don't want to be too positive too early in the video because we got to make sure that the titles stay really bad. That's how I make money, and that's why you guys click on the videos, but I really like what I see. I know I shouldn't be positive till later in the video, but I really liked what I saw, folks. We have literally data showing that they are reducing build levels and inventory and storage in the board game, the tabletop, the entertainment, and in the Wizards of the Coast, the palace of cards, everything. The inventory levels are continuing to decline. The company is not going out of their way to try to hit record revenue. They're not talking about breaking all-time highs. They're not talking about trying to hit gross margins and record gross sales. Like, they're not doing that. They're actually running it responsibly. And I know, calm down, hold on to your left nut, but it kind of looks like some of the decisions they're making almost look like decisions for medium to long-term, health of the game in Magic and Hasbro and Wizards, and it's disturbing. It's making me go like this. Like, it's making me suspicious that these people are actually suddenly playing chess, and they're playing by the rules, and they're actually doing the right thing, and they're not just trying to just nuke everything. I don't know. It's getting suspicious, folks. But, lower inventory levels in revenue. You remember year-over-year data, which is Wall Street follows, but, Wall Street half the time, Fugazi, Fairy Dust, Jimmy Buffett, Warren, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing on Wall Street. And let me tell you something. Comparing year-over-years of anything from COVID era is distorting. If I look at 2024 data, and I compare it to 2019, pre-COVID, Wizards and Magic looks phenomenal. And now, let's get into some more fun stuff here. Yeah, Magic Arena, doing great. Digital stuff, doing great. Monopoly Go inside your face, doing great. And paper Magic as a whole, and Wizards, cash cow. Everybody knows they carry the company. There's, continue to be negative growth in board game tabletop right now. That will turn eventually, because eventually the numbers are just they go lower because they go year over year, quarter over quarter. And eventually those numbers get so low, the previous comps get so easy to beat, you start having a shift. That's the way Wall Street works. It's very deceptive, to be honest with you all. But look at what's happening. We are in the middle of one of the strongest bull markets in modern Pokemon and modern Magic history. Now, I know Pokemon doesn't affect Hasbro's earnings, but it affects the sentiment in the public perspective of cardboard. When these new products continue to come out and they perform well, when older products start going back up and going back to previous crash levels, breaking new all-time highs, these all change the attitude, the spend rate. It affects the perception of my left nut, your wife, and what we do on Taco Tuesdays. Things start to shift in a better direction. And we are seeing that right now, folks. Now, like coming up here, like I haven't made a video, but I guess I'll drop it here. Like Foundations is coming up, Magic Foundations, also known as Return to core sets. Return to core sets, right? So remember core sets left and they came back, and then core sets left, and then they came back, and essentially now they just didn't want to use core set because everybody made fun of them. So they're calling it Foundations. And unless you live under a rock, and you may not know this by now, but Foundations collector boxes, which is why I'm trying to get this video out today because the earnings just came out, and it's Friday, which means they're going to do that TCG player special, no fees for the one seller, where he can usually do the next collector box. They'll fire sell it like 10-15% below market, and TCG player does a deal with them, and they don't get the fees, and everybody freaks out. If you want an honest piece of advice, getting Foundation collector boxes for under $200. Wait, that might be plus tax. You're still at $210, $215. That's still pretty good. I would buy them. I wouldn't buy from Rudy. I wouldn't buy from your local LGS. If you can get Foundation collector boxes for $199, $197, $195, 200, even 210, including tax and shipping. I know TCG Player is a little deceptive because when you go to add to cart, it adds the shipping. Then when you go to check out, it adds the tax at the end. So a lot of Timmies really go, oh crap, you know, it kind of happens a lot. But if you can get them, I recommend you get them now. Again, Wizards is not screwing around with print runs on collector boxes. Collector boxes are going through one of the greatest bull market repricings we've ever seen since collector boxes were invented in the last 5 years. We have never seen this kind of strength. I haven't even made videos on some of the other products yet. Okay, you guys have been blowing me up, and I'm doing the best I can. I can't keep up with this. Right now, everyone's saying, Rudy, you were talking about Thunder Junction collectors in the 170s, 180s, and nobody wanted them. Oh wait, it's not there anymore? TCG Player? Oh crap. Rudy, the original Brothers War, the first set with serialized cards, buy the collector box, the sealed boxes. Too late, all-time high. These things are already happening. We'll have more videos on it, but I just want to let you all know. I don't know the details of Foundations. I don't know if there's going to be Mark Rosewater's, you know, t-shirt with redemption cards where you get a piece of his shirt. I don't know if there's going to be serialized Mark Rosewater hairs. I don't know if it's I don't know what's going to be in Foundations yet, okay? But I can tell you the supply is abysmal. It's going to go up in price, okay? Now again, last time I talked about this and did this kind of thing, everybody made fun of me because Assassin's Creed came out and I said anything under $300 for Assassin's Creed is a screaming buy. And of course the market just said, haha, watch this. And Assassin's Creed today is like 220 plus tax, so 230s. And I still think incredible opportunity, so keep that in mind. Okay, so back to the Hasbro thing. I really love what I'm seeing. I just want to let everybody know. I'll put a negative title because everything's just, you know, collapsing. Hasbro files bankruptcy. I'll put something stupid. And things look really good, folks. The State of Magic, Wizards, the management, the print runs, how serious they are with all these things being tight. The secret layers are still doing very, very well. We are on the verge of this major Marvel thing, and it's going to be massive. I just want to let you guys know things are looking really, really well in the cardboard world. And I know if I don't put a negative title, nobody will listen to this. But just be aware, I think we are in for a 1 to 3 year runway of a nice, stable growth bull market. And we're going to see a lot of repricing of single cards and sealed product across the board. I think a lot of it's going to fully recover. And I think we're going to see new all-time highs on many of these categories. So that's all I have to say. Hope you learned something. Have a beautiful day. And I guess that's it.